somebody who's been grifting, who I used to have so much respect for. I used to love this dude, Stephen A. Smith, who back in the day seemed like he stood up for the rights of African Americans. He understood the plight that we was dealing with racism in America. And now that he's blown up and he's been made kind of the face of ESPN, he's that nigger. He's that nigger that know how to do the best tap dance for massa. Even though he's getting some things done or has gotten things done in the past, he has now come out and it seems like he's just went complete MAGA red pill. So Terrell Owens, who has always been at Stephen A., had this to say. Take a look at this.
And then I came across a comment from Terrell Owens himself. And the comment said this: "Man, shut your ass up, clown." And I was like, whoo.
That's my boy Charles Tabansky. You can go find him on YouTube. He puts out good work. So what was Terrell Owens hot with when it came to Stephen A. Smith? I'll show you guys. Buckle on in. This is about 2 minutes. Stephen A. Smith talking about him and politics, and then we'll finish breaking this shit down.
Do you think you covering politics like you cover politics, in the words of your mans, is that good for business, your business?
It has the potential not to be. We'll have to see. So far it is. I think I'm doing pretty good. So far it is. But it has the potential not to be. But here's the point. Cam, if I thought like that, I'd never be here. There's plenty of decisions over the years I could have made that would have been good for business. But I had the courage to tackle the issues that I felt passionate enough to attack. That's what makes me me.
Now, I like where you at. Because similar to you covering politics, it's almost similar for what does an athlete have the credentials to speak about other sports. For the record, why are you even speaking about politics? Like, what goes into the thought of like why from all your shows are your platforms. You have a show that's dedicated to politics.
Okay. So before I answer that question, let me close what I was saying by saying this. I said that not to discourage people to vote for Democrats or anything like that. What I'm saying is, if Cam wanted to buy this property, do you walk in, I'll give it to you, how much you want? Or do you investigate and find different spots and compare prices and see what better deal you're gonna get? Same thing if you're buying a car, same thing if you're buying a house. You're saying flatter me. Flatter me. What I'm saying I said it back then, flatter us. Stop thinking that you get to assume that you have to earn our vote. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And that's what I stand on to this very day.
Oh, Lord. So Stephen A. went somewhere and told black people that one time everybody should vote Republican because he doesn't feel like black people giving their votes to Democrats have progressed the way we should. And folks, when you're having these type of discussions, especially with Republicans, you have to keep in mind they're not bright. You have to keep in mind that they don't critically think. You have to keep in mind that sound bites and 3-word sentences work for them. Things like make America great again. No substance behind it. How are you going to do it? What does it take to make America great? MAGA folks don't think that deeply. And Stephen A. Smith has picked up on the Fox News crowd can help make him money, so he can say stupid shit like that. But basically, he was trying to say that Democrats haven't done enough to bridge the gap in wealth with black people from where we've been. And you can't just make a blanket statement like that without fulfilling how do you do this? Because unless somebody is just going to straight come out and say, you know what? Black folks, you deserve 50 acres and a mule. You've been indebted this for years. I'm going to give it to you. It is hard to put policies in place that specifically favor black people and not other minorities. We've had some of that in place, and this Supreme Court has rolled it back because they think that racism is gone and it's not. They think racial injustice is going, and it's not. If any of these things were going, Black people's wealth would be equal to that of his white counterparts, and the shit is not that way. And I will agree that we haven't grown that much the way we want to see it happen. But you think that that shit was going to happen if we voted Republican? If we would have voted Republican when he wanted us to do it, we'd be sitting right where we're sitting at right now. Everything that was put in place for Black people is getting rolled back. It just would have been done earlier. It would have been done under George Bush. Neither party has helped Black people progress. And you really think that if we would have gave our vote to the party that supports the KKK and is okay with the KKK having a nonprofit, that was going to help us? Fuck no. Get the hell out of here, Stephen A. Get the hell up out of here. We need the Democratic Party, now that you have seen, now that you white folks in the Democratic Party have seen just how much these fake ass patriots, these fake ass people that claim they love the military, these fake ass budget hawks really are fakers. You need to come on over here and support every fucking initiative that can help minorities, especially Black people. You ain't got to give us 40 acres and a mule. How about say we don't pay no more income taxes the rest of our life? Okay, and if you think that's too much, how about say everybody that's Black can go to school for free, and those that don't want to go to school, you'll give us XYZ dollars equivalent to schooling to start a business. You willing to do that? That'll help bridge a damn gap. You got the balls to do that? Because it seems to me every single thing Trump wants, they give him money for it. Like right now, the Republicans, white Republicans, who normally, anytime there needs to be money spent for the people, healthcare, childcare, education, and that's just the basis. We need more than that. We need initiatives to cap this fucking gas price. But they're willing to give Trump $1 billion. They're trying to pass a bill right now to give Trump $1 billion for that ballroom. That ballroom helps Americans across America how? You would be better served giving that $1 billion to every single family who's not making $200,000 gas relief. Or if you don't want to put it into the hands of the people, maybe put it into the hands of the folks that own gas stations, so that they can have free gas days or something like that. But that would be helping the American people too much, right? And if you help the American people too much, guess what? They keep coming back. Democrats, when are you going to learn that shit? I forgot what president said it, but he said if you give people stuff, they're going to vote for it. Duh. Why do you think these rich assholes keep voting for Republicans? Because they keep getting their taxes cut. Why do you think these rich assholes keep voting Republican? Because Republicans give them money up front, which is another form of socialism that the people who have the most don't need it the most. Come on, y'all. And Stephen A. Smith is placating the same problem and is trying to act like he's not. He's fucking grifting. He's realized it's easier to make money off people who have 8th grade educations than it is people who critically think, who are going to question you, who are going to critique you, who are going to challenge you. So, folks, post your comments. Let me know what you think. It just makes me so mad. Education Democrats, get back to education.